last week, 1st of October, I celebrated 6 years since I began tutoring. 6 whole years. It's amazing that I made it thus far. um, I keep reflecting on what's the major thing, what's the major lesson I've learned in that space of time. And for me, it's the fact that teaching requires doing, and the doing actually results in the person learning more. I have learned more because I have taught in the last 6 years. I've learned more about communication. I've learned more about how to tailor my words, not only to inform and educate, but to inspire, to motivate, and to encourage as well. I've learned more how to develop my own skills in writing. If you're a teacher of a language, you should be writing and speaking. That's the skill you have to demonstrate. And I think I've gotten a lot better at it for English, in particular, writing short stories. I have my collection of mini short stories, which are based on the format for the CSEC English exam. It sounds really boring. Maybe it does sound kind of boring, but it was such a, for me personally, it's actually writing those short stories boosted my own writing. So now I have like 2 or 3 stories that are like 20,000 words plus that I'm working on, almost novels, right? So as a teacher, I have learned more, or I have learned to do better. All right, I have learned to do better. And I'm grateful for all the knowledge, I'm grateful for all the skills, and I'm grateful for a great opportunity. So, for example, I was able to use technology online even before COVID happened. I still use technology online. I used technologies this week when in Trinidad and Tobago we had the entire Caribbean had inclement weather, right? But schools were closed on one of these days, and I canceled classes because of the weather, and I sent work online with a video that I recorded for my students, and I think it was effective. I'm waiting feedback from parents as well as the kids. And more than likely I'm gonna add that additional interaction via video so that they can get reinforcement for their work. Because who remembers everything you hear? Right? That's a skill by itself, right? So there's that. And then now I'm working with primary school, which is fascinating. The blessings of homeschooling my daughter gave me that opportunity, and I am absolutely enjoying the standard threes, the standard fours, and the standard twos. Those are my standard threes are, I haven't given them a name yet. Standard twos are the lovelies, and the standard four as well, they are the legends. That's the name they gave themselves. So for me, if you do teaching right, it's very giving. It's very, very giving, but does require a lot of support. It does require a lot of prep. You do not just show up at a particular time and boom, everything is on. You actually have to keep working at it. You have to keep developing yourself. You have to keep, how should I say it? You have to keep progressing. And I think that's for any field or any path you take in life, you have to keep progressing. So the journey of this past 6 years has been very helpful and influential, and I'm making the next step to start creating not just more online content here on YouTube or wherever you see this video, but also more content that will help students individually, such as workbooks. I'm really committed to making a workbook for CSEC English A, CSEC Spanish, both the actual writing and for the conversation element, the speaking element, and for primary schools, right? Especially for maths and English. A lot of what we're doing in language and communication is simply practice. Really, really practice. And if we follow the syllabi as a guide, it's got great ideas. So I hope I can do my part to help and assist even more. And I want you to realize that you don't even have to be a teacher. Like we celebrated International Teachers Day this past week. You don't even have to be a teacher profession wise to have taught someone, or you can't even learn from something that's fictional. All right, so that's it. I think I kind of rambled a bit. I'm a bit tired right now, quite honestly. I haven't eaten yet for the day, and I'm going to start organizing myself for that. And my brain is already thinking of the other things that I have to do for the day. But I really wanted to express my appreciation for all the wonderful students and their families who've been a part of my journey for the past 6 years.